For years, I dreamt about this mythical piece of tarmac considered by Top Gear to be the best road in the world. And in my subconscious, I was always going to make it there one day on my motorcycle. It was like a dream I'd had for over a decade. However, like many dreams, I was almost accepting of the fact that it was likely never going to happen. Well, it did, and today was that day. As you'll see in the later parts of this video, this place offers so much more than its famous northern front. The raw and rugged beauty of Romania, combined with the stark realisation of the struggles of its communist past, is truly hard to put into words at times. The road itself is one thing, but the way it makes you feel is something different entirely. Through both the landscapes and the incredible levels of friendliness of local people, despite their incredibly difficult past, I will never forget Romania and its truly unique charm. Welcome to the Transfagarasan Pass in Romania. Temperature's dropped a little bit, it's still sitting at 23 degrees it reckons. I don't know, it feels a bit colder than that, but nice. There's something really relic-y about even these little tunnel sections. It reminds me of a video game almost, you know, like an old movie that you'd watched before. Have a look at that waterfall. Alright, this is cool. This is so much more than a nice road. Oh. Dropped 4 degrees in 4 minutes. We're starting to get up in elevation now. Fucking hell, this is amazing. All these bikers, I think we're all sharing the same sense of awe right now. It's just immensely beautiful. I don't know whether there is a spot to pull up here, but I think this is definitely drone worthy. Yep, this is it. This is it. Bosh, there you go people, feast your retinas on that. Little did I know at the time, this was just the tip of the iceberg for what was to come. It doesn't get much more dramatic than this. This is pure insanity. It just winds up through this crevasse. Have a look at that! Magnificent. surface isn't fantastic, but the views are. We've got so much of it to go. It's just immense. Look at that. There's the view. Surpassed only by the Transalpina at an elevation of 6,700 feet. The Transfagarasan is the second highest highway in Romania. Stretching over 90 kilometres, the pass was built on the personal orders of the Romanian communist politician at the time, Nicolae Ceausescu, between 1970 and 1974 to build a quick military access pass over the Carpathian Mountains in case of a Soviet invasion. Using 6 million kilograms of dynamite held by untrained Romanian military forces, the death count for the communist regime for the road's construction officially sat at 40, but reports from fellow workers at the time estimated it to be much higher, claiming that number to be well into the hundreds. The scale of the pass has to be personally seen to be believed. The sheer elevation of the mountains and the constant battling of the weather would have made it an almost unimaginable logistical feat just to have supplied the materials for a road of this scale. Truly unbelievable. I'm trying to stay transfixed to the road, but soak in these views while I'm at it. I think 3 weeks ago was the first time that they were actually able to clear the pass, and it's now early July, which by rights is the middle of summer in most of Europe. Do not slip your clutch now, whatever you do. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, I haven't been to the Swiss Alps, the Austrian Alps, the Italian Alps, but what I can tell you is I'm definitely never been to a place like this before. God, that smells good. All right, I'm stopping for food. That's it. I'm doing it. How much, man? What? 10 there. This morning I was sweating in my tent, and now I'm playing on snow. This is sick. It's the world's biggest barbecue. Looks like you just grab what you want and then you weigh it up at the counter and pay up there. Hello, are you serving here or? Yeah? I'll grab maybe 2 of these. Yeah, two. That's good. Thanks, mate. Hello. Hello. I'll grab 2 of the cabana. Yes. 2. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Alright, nice. I get some of your vegetables as well. That's good. That's good. Perfect. Thank you. The Transfagarasan Pass is most famous for its northern side of the serpentine roads, but by no means do the views stop there. The other, less famous side of the mountain is arguably just as striking. After massively but unregrettably overindulging in an awesome Romanian barbecue, it was time to try and wrestle myself back onto the bike. But the turbulent weather changed rapidly and I ended up engulfed in rain and blustery alpine weather conditions almost immediately after returning back to continue along the pass. At this point though, I wasn't concerned at all. In fact, it was rather refreshing considering the prior few weeks of temperatures consistently sitting in the high 30s to early 40 degrees Celsius range. It brought a freshness back to the experience, and with landscapes like this, it just encapsulates you much more into a visceral and raw riding experience. The scenery, as you can see, was alive with waterfalls and cloud canopies that were nothing short of complimentary to the already jaw-dropping incredible views. So I've just stopped off in a little cafe just behind me there. Now all the rain has cleared off. I don't know whether you can see behind me, but just there, that's where I'm going. There's a little dam collects all the water from this valley, so I'd say it's going to be worth a look. A lot of big puppies. So I had to eat my words on the rain stopping pretty quickly after those bears. It was only about 5 minutes past this cafe, but it was absolutely intense. Probably the most intense rain system I reckon I've ever ridden through in my life, which is coming off the back of probably having 30 days prior to this that I had no rain at all, so it was such a contrast. But I didn't have a hell of a lot of wet weather riding gear, and there were people stopping to try to look at views and bears and all sorts of things, not really looking out for bikers either, so it just made for a really intense riding experience. Well, that was by far the most torrential rain I've ever ridden in. Holy shit. Oh, far out, man. Just need to stop for a minute and just fucking regroup, because that was hectic. Oh. Yeah. I think we got around the heart of it. Well, we got there. It's just got to check now if all my computer and everything is still dry, and yeah. I mean, it looks like a pretty nice view from where I'm standing. Oh man, gotta get off this bike. I'm gonna end up with some pretty serious chafe, I think. But yeah, that's that's not bad. Sweet, good place to stop. Ooh, fucking bike looks good there. Damn, girl. Damn. Ew. So I just pulled over and stopped because the rain was just getting too heavy, and it was the first place that I found that was actually just undercover, so I pulled up, and I was literally just about to jump on the bike. I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes, and the guy that must own all these quad bikes here came up to me as I was getting on my bike and said, no, you can't go down to the end of the street. There's been a massive rock slide and it's blocking the road. It should take like an hour and a half. They're going to get a dozer to come through and clear it off the road. But he said, yeah, we've had like 24 hours of rain in 1 hour, and he said it's just crazy, it's bedlam, so just be careful. So I'm lucky that I didn't get back on the bike, because I would have got a kilometre down the road and then got blockaded by this massive rock on the road anyway.
and it's probably getting pretty dangerous down there with the amount of rain that's falling. So yeah, just chill here until I see a dozer tracking through the main street, I guess. See what happens.
Yeah, I just saw a backhoe driving through, and yeah, I'm assuming it's here to clear the path. But check that out. How awesome is that? Nah, rock. I think other side, yeah, rock slide. Yo! Oh, this is so, it's like something out of Indiana Jones. That was an experience like nothing else I've ever seen. That was insane. So guys, that's the Transfagarasan, and this is Romania. One of my new favourite places in the world. I got to tick the bucket list off, but there's so much more to this country. I know it might be a little bit out of your way. I know it might not be necessarily on your radar as a place to come. But consider it, because I can almost guarantee you're not going to be disappointed. I'm really starting to fall in love with these Balkan countries. As far as the Transfagarasan goes, I got to ride it up when it was sunny. I descended when it was raining. The KTM handled flawlessly. There's been absolutely no issues with this bike. And I got to christen it today in its first rain event. I'm really happy, guys, that I got to share that with you. And if you have any other roads or anything that you think I should be seeing around these Balkan country areas, then feel free to drop a comment and let me know, because from here on in my plans are open. I don't really have any routes set in concrete, so if you got anywhere that you think is worth checking out, or you've been there before, or you'd like to go there, then let me know and I'll see if I can factor it into the trip. But in the meantime, stick around, guys, stay tuned, like and subscribe if you like the channel. It would help me out a lot, being such a small channel, trying to get my name out there. So thanks, guys, and I will see you on the next one. All right, hooroo.